Hello, happy Monday evening. Let's see. Uh, Let me flush out my iPhone. Okay, happy Monday, everybody. Let's do like tiger style martial art. Yeah, nowadays we start with martial art, right? So I'm not good at this, but well, I guess every time we practice, we just get a little bit better, maybe, right? Oh, oh. Okay, that should be good. All right, let's take 5 minutes, please. Whew, whew. Ah, Ah, give me 1 second, please. Okay. Okay. Oh man, my day's job is done, and wow, what a day. Yeah, I had quite a long day. Wow. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh boy, very long day. Ah. But happy Monday, everybody. All right, let's see. I have this laundry list of things to talk about. I wrote it down in the whiteboard over there. So we just go down the list. So I kind of complained yesterday about dog owners in park where they let the dogs poo and they don't pick them up. It does happen quite frequently, but like in any parks in Alaska suffer the same fate. I hope and pray to God people pick up their dog poos, okay? Be responsible, ethical. But my guess is that most dog owners do pick them up, okay? Hopefully. I don't know what percentage of dog owners who walk their dogs in parks do not pick them up. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully less than half. Uh, but, okay. So, in the news, Palestinian and Israel, they are fighting again, right? They say Palestinian, some people like Hamas or something, they shot the missile to Israel first, and so Israel is now doing retaliation. Some say it's defense, whatever. Okay. I have one suggestion. After, because I'm a student of history, um, sometimes what works is relocation. Okay. And because Israelites and Palestinians, they've been fighting for not just century, but for thousands of years. Okay, they've been fighting for thousands of years. Even way back when David versus Goliath, that's like 1500, I mean, over 1000 BC. So Israel and Palestinian, they used to fight, they have been fighting for 3000 years. Okay. Can we put a stop it on that? Yes, I think so. Okay. Then what's the idea? Relocation. Okay. Move all the Palestinians to some contiguous land and move all the Israelites out of their land so that they have separate, definite borderline. Separate them. Okay. When I was in high school, middle school, well, not middle school because yeah, sure, yeah, some years in middle school. It was only seventh grade, first year in middle school that I was very politically weak. Eighth and ninth grade, I regained my political power in the middle school. Okay, so when I had some power, some clout, okay, what do I mean by that? Yeah, I learned more martial arts and I studied very well, and I had some powerful allies, powerful friends. Okay, so that's how I gained my political power when I was in Korean middle school and high school. Yeah. Yeah. And when I had power, when two guys fight, I would stop their fights because I have ethics, Christianity, morality. Okay, two guys are fighting, I stop them. Sometimes I was not successful. Okay, but most of times I was. It was not just South Korea middle school, high school. Okay, when I was in law school too. Yeah? Not in law school fight. No, law students they don't fight. Like, okay, but when I went to a restaurant or bar, yeah, I would stop them. Okay, how did I stop them? Separate them physically. When they see each other, they fight. Okay, yeah, just take one guy way outside the building, way out there, separate them. Then they stop fighting. Okay, so Israel and Palestine now they are mixed here and there, right? So physical separation, relocation, they will help. I think that's the only solution. Okay. It's common sense, okay? What else? Uh, Let me drink some. Okay. Maybe I can drink some beer. No. Am I on a beer mode? Sure. I don't know. Nah, I'm not in a beer mode. I have some sake. Yeah, I'm in sake mode. Now, next item. So we don't like, you know, one thing funny about me myself is this. Okay, when I eat food, I prefer eating by myself and not show anybody that I'm eating. Why? Is it because if I'm eating something, by the way, I'm no saint. But if I'm eating some food, that means I'm like an animal. I'm only human, half animal. Okay, so maybe am I ashamed of the fact that I'm eating? I'm only human. I'm like an animal. Maybe, but I just don't feel comfortable people watching me eat. Okay, so I prefer eating by myself without anybody seeing me eating. Okay. Anyways, are you saying are you ashamed of being a human being or like half animal? Well, maybe. I don't know. Are you trying to give some impression to people that you are not human being? You are like angel or like saint or no? Well, no, it's not that. It's just that. Are you ashamed of eating food? Well, the thing is, when I'm eating food, I mean, it's not the prettiest thing. What's so beautiful about people eating food? I mean, is it beautiful? Okay, let's say this beautiful young lady. Well, it doesn't have to be young lady. Okay, let's say this beautiful lady. Okay, if this beautiful lady is eating food, I'm sure it's very beautiful thing. Single Asian guy eating food I don't think there's anything beautiful there. Okay, so for single guy drinking alcohol or smoking cigarette, is there some beauty in there? Maybe I don't think it look as bad as eating food. Asian guy eating food. Okay, I mean I'm not saying it's just Asian guy. It has nothing to do with the race, but it may have to do with some gender. Okay, whatever. Just feel class clown. Okay, so anyways, so it's unseemly when we let's say we go to supermarket. Okay, and we see a guy looking at women's legs, women's breasts, women's body as if he's some kind of animal. Okay, we don't like seeing that. It's unseemly. It does not look good. Why? Because perhaps we want people to resist animalistic instinct. But if I see a guy, he can't resist his natural desire, animalistic desire to look at beautiful lady. If he can't look away, if I see him resisting that animalistic desire, that looks good. That looks great. He's fighting it, right? Meritorious. Great. Yeah, I love seeing that. Yeah. Mhm. So we have natural law and artificial law. Okay. Natural law is this. Okay. If you're hungry, you eat. artificial law. You practice fasting in religion, okay? There's this fruit fly, okay? Oh, they're so difficult to catch, you know? They just fly so fast. I get them later. They love alcohol. Fruit flies, they're drinkers, okay? That's why they're attracted to rotten fruits, fruit flies. Because rotten fruit has sugar, right? And become alcohol by bacteria, okay? So they are, fruit flies are attracted to the alcohol, okay? They're drinkers, okay? And they drink alcohol, fruit flies, they drink alcohol and then they fly. No problem, right? Of course, humans, not advised to do so, okay? So, animals, they steal from each other. Animals, they even kill each other and eat each other. Cannibalism, okay? That's what animals do. That's natural law. You're hungry, you eat something which is smaller than you, weaker than you, okay? That's natural law. Artificial law, human law is such that thou shalt not steal, okay? So, artificial law can be thought as the copium flow reversal, okay? In nature, positive copium go upward from weak to the strong. Okay, but artificial law, morality, ethics, the principle of charity, positive copium goes from up, flows from up to down. Donation, charity. Okay, so by artificial law we mean societal law like criminal law, and also we also include morality, ethics, uh, all the ethical rules. Yeah, it's copium flow reversal. Okay. That's what it is. In general, metaphysically speaking. Okay? We kind of talked about that in the previous past papers, okay? Now, let's take 5 minutes break, okay? And then we go down the list, okay? Yeah. Okay. I'm looking for fruit flies. Yeah, I can feel my body gradually recovering from this daily fatigue, okay? So, we'll take 5 minutes, please. Okay, where are fruit flies? You'll come back. Huh. So, before we go any further, jumping to different topics, let's talk some more about Israel and Palestine. Okay. So, if you compare today's Israel and Palestine, okay, Israel has stronger military, huh? And also they're doing economically better. Why? Is it because Israelites are inherently has superior genes because they were like chosen people by God? Is that why? Do you have any alternative explanations or how something stronger? Can I start drinking some whiskey? I had a long day, okay, so oh boy. I do have an alternative explanation, more scientific explanation, okay? Yeah. Because I don't think Israelites are genetically superior than Palestinians. Okay? The Jewish gene, I don't think Jewish gene is superior to Palestinian genes, okay? But then how can we explain the difference between Israel today, today's difference between Israel and Palestine? Because Israel has stronger military and also economically more successful than Palestine. Right? It's a fact. Okay? Why? Why is that the case? I give you a moment to think about it if you want to, okay? Yeah. Then we compare answers. It doesn't have to be just one answer, multiple alternative explanations, okay? There's difference is a fact, factual difference between Palestine and Israel economically and militarily. Okay, what's the cause? What are some causes? Potential possible causes, causation. Why, what caused that difference? Hmm? Also rose peter or rose hips vodka. Something different. Yeah, this one. Well, is Israel getting a lot of military and financial support, economic support from America? Is that why? How about Palestine? Doesn't Palestine get some support from Arabic countries like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait? I don't know. Well, one scientific way to explain this is evolution. Okay. Zionism, after World War II, a lot of European Jews came to Israel to establish this brand new Israel as a country, right? Who are those Jews who came to Israel? They're survivors. They're the smartest and strongest European Jews who survived. Okay, so there's some not natural but artificial kind of historical selection there. Make sense? There's one way to think about it. There's one way to look at it. African Americans, they're physically endowed, right? Is it because Africans have physically superior genes than other races? I don't think so. It's through the historical selection. It's kind of like half a natural selection, half an artificial selection. It's like historical selection in evolution. Okay, this one way to look at it. Okay? It's a brand new term. Okay, because African Americans they went through slavery. Only the physically strongest survived. African Americans. Okay, that's one way to explain why African Americans dominate in athletics, mixed martial arts, boxing, baseball, football, golf, whatever. Physical sports out there, okay? Yeah. Because during the slavery, only the strongest, physically strongest African Americans survived. Okay? There's one way to look at it. Okay? One way to explain the phenomenon, factual data. Okay? Okay? This has nothing to do with political correctness, okay? We are just making, we are applying biological Darwinian evolution, evolutionary logic to history, evolution of a race, evolution of historical evolution of a race, ethnicity. Okay, because it makes logical sense, right? Yeah. Now that's pretty much it. Okay, yeah. Let's move on. Okay, so evolution of evil, evolution of devil, Satan. Uh, let's just look at America. Okay. America in 1700s, 1600s was way far worse than today's America. Okay, because Americans used to kill each other, make wars. Okay, witch hunting, right? Yeah, Massachusetts, Salem witch trial. When was that? I don't know. My guess, 1800s, I guess. Salem witch trial. Okay, yeah, they killed innocent people, accusing them of being a witch. Yeah. Why? They just wanted to get rid of those people, undesirables. So they bribed teenage children, teenage minor females. They gave them money and to commit perjury in court and planted them with these stories and let them act in court like demonic possession, right? And then they were like, "Hey, young lady, say this, and I give you $100. Okay, just say that that person is a witch, and you saw that person in your dreams, and you saw that person's apparition in your bedroom, and also in court, act out. Okay, demonic possession, like okay, and say to the court that you witnessed that person's magic. Make sure you say that person is the witch. Then I give you $100. Okay, the Salem witch trial. Okay, so who are those people that this Salem, Massachusetts town was wanting to get rid of? The undesirables, the homeless people, and the misfits. Okay, so after that, those people got death penalty. That's like 1700s. It could have been 1700s or 1800s. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, it's somewhere around there. Okay, Salem witch trial. Okay, America used to be a lot worse than today. Okay, so this witch huntism, right? Which was mainstream not just in New America but old in Europe too. Okay, it was mainstream ideology. Americans killing each other. Okay, in the court of law, in the name of God. It was not just court of law; it was a Christian court, church court. So I guess it was back in the 1700s. Okay, it could have been 1600s even. Okay, probably yeah, it was before American independence, so it must have been 1700s. Okay, yeah, yeah. Today's bad ideologies. Okay, so 1700s America, witch huntism. All right, that's the bad mainstream ideology in America. 300 years ago. Hmm? Now, 1800s bad ideology. Yeah, slaveryism, racism. Okay, well, slaveryism. Okay, yeah. Now, 100 years later, 1900s, bad ideology in America, racism. Just 1900s. Okay. So you have witch huntism, then slaveryism, then racism. They're all bad, but they're lesser and lesser evils. Let's say witch huntism is out of -10 to +10, okay? Maybe let's just assign witch huntism -10. +10 being good, very good, -10 being very evil, okay? Okay, slaveryism, maybe -8. Because they didn't kill them, they just sold them, okay? So that's still bad, but not as bad as witch huntism, okay? 100 years later, okay? So 1700, 1800, 1900, okay? 1900, racism, okay? Bad, but not as bad as slaveryism, okay? So witch huntism, -10, slaveryism, -8, racism, 1900s, -6. So they are becoming lesser and lesser evil. This evolution of evil ideologies in America. And it's like likewise anywhere in the world, okay? Now, I'll leave you with this question, okay? 100 years later, 2000s, what are evil ideologies? Which is not as bad as racism in 1900s, okay? But still bad. Okay? The kind of evil ideologies that we're observing in mainstream in America, okay? Let's name a few, okay? Hint, they're bad, but they're not as bad as racism, okay? So we'll take 5 minutes, please, okay? I'll leave you with that thought for 5 minutes, okay? Welcome to humanology, anything goes, okay? We are smart people here, okay? So we are quite academic too, okay? All right. All right. Okay, so uh, we'll take a break. We're doing ideologics here. Okay, study of ideology. Okay, uh, ideology, whatever. Okay, it's ideology jokes, and kind of speaking in tongue, kind of okay, whatever. So I used to speak in tongue. Okay, so I'm not making fun of anyone. Okay, I'm making fun of myself. Okay. Anyways, so uh, jokes aside, all right. Come on, I love Christians. Okay, uh, they're my friends. So between friends, we joke about each other. Okay, nothing wrong with there. Okay. Anyways, um, so I came to my house after work, and I saw when I was trying to open the door, unlock the door, the doorway. I saw this army of mosquitoes on the wall trying to get into my house. They're waiting for the door to open. Okay, I was like, monkey style. Okay, I threw them away. And then I have mosquito spray inside the door. Okay, I mean, inside the house, the porch. Okay, so I sprayed mosquito spray. Okay, they smell carbon dioxide. Okay, so that was creepy. No mosquitoes welcome in this house. Okay, there was this variant of dragonfly that was trapped in my house. I escorted that out because dragonfly they are good insects and they are beautiful. Okay, but when it comes to spiders, yeah, they're kind of good insects too, but they make webs. Okay, so I don't want spiders, mosquitoes, fruit flies in my house. Okay, so when I see them, I take care of them. Okay, I dispose of them. Okay, so that's what I do when I see them in my house. All right. Anyways, so what's today's evil ideologies? How about sugar? I mean, tobacco alcoholism. In my opinion, tobacco alcoholism is the least evil ideologies out there. It's like, what's its moral value? Maybe 0.00 minus 0.001 is the most benign evil ideology. Okay, the least bad vice out there, tobacco alcoholism. Okay, in my opinion. Then what are some other, in my opinion, what are some as a humanologist? What are some other bad ideologies, mainstream ideologies out there? Well, how about alcohol? How about sugar fetishism, LGBTism, tattoo piercism, ultra internationalism, and marijuanaism? Okay, to name a few. How about post Danzig pro Trumpism? Huh? Yeah, those are some bad ideologies. Mainstream today in America, year 2021. Okay, but compared to racism in 1900s, it's not as bad. So was there moral value? Maybe -4. Okay. So yeah, there's evolution of evil in America, and it's same is true in any other countries. They're in different stage of evolution. Okay. In the Middle East, like Israel and Palestinian, yeah, they're still killing each other, although their ancestors were brothers. Okay. They're in different stage of evolution, human historical evolution. Okay. And we feel sorry for those people who die from those mindless wars. Okay. No wonder so many people in Middle East and Africa they want to come to Europe, America. At least in Europe and America, there's no war. Okay. Latin America, yeah, gangsters, drug gangs. So we understand. Okay. War refugees. They want to live in peace. They do not want to join the gangs. They do not want to join the war. They want to get a job and live in peace. Okay, so refugees to Europe, to America, to Canada, Australia, we understand. Okay, yeah. So am I pro migration? No. Why? Because migration needs to be regulated. I agree with President Trump on that. Okay, because unchecked migration, it will become too much of a burden. Okay, we do feel sympathy. Okay, and but there are solutions. Okay, yeah, talk to the leaders of those nations. Okay, make some peace. Be a good mediator. That's how like President Clinton was. President Bush, not really, but maybe President Carter. I think President Clinton did very well as a mediator. Okay, not sure about James Carter though. President Carter. Okay, yeah, he has some this crisis, the hostage crisis. Okay, which didn't quite work very well, from what I recall. Basically, they hijacked the airplane, right? Yeah. Full of American passengers. To Mr. James Carter. I think that's why he lost the re-election campaign. Two? Who? Who was the president after James Carter? President Carter. Was it Reagan? I don't know. Okay. So, elitology, we talked about that last weekend. Uh, one way to look at elite. Okay, look. Let's compare Walmart shopping cart collectors and people who go to Harvard, Yale, Stanford. Okay. Not everybody can get into Yale, Harvard, Stanford. I couldn't. I did apply to all of them. They did not. They did not take me. Why? My score was not good enough. My resume was not illustrious, golden enough to get accepted by Harvard, Yale, Stanford. Okay. I was never valedictorian in high school. I was never a star athlete. I was never some celebrity. No, my GPA wasn't that good. My exam score wasn't that good. Okay, so yeah, on the resume, I'm kind of mediocre. Okay, so school transcript, more than average, but not on top. And I've never been a star athlete. I've never had like medals or anything. Yeah, I don't have golden gilded resume. Okay, my resume is kind of interesting, but kind of strange. Okay, and I never worked for some high and mighty federal high-end agency, governmental agency. The only position I was in federal government agency was U.S. Army E4 junior enlisted soldier. Okay, and how about Fortune 500 companies? My only experience with Fortune 500 companies is just McDonald's drive-through crew making minimum wages. Okay, that's my only experience with Fortune 500 companies. Okay, I take pride in that though. I'm a people's person. Okay, yeah, common people. That's why I think I can represent people very well. I have a very humble background as a commoner. Okay. Yeah. So let's compare Harvard, Yale, Stanford, those top elite school, and Walmart shopping cart collectors. Okay. Not everybody get go to Harvard, Yale, Stanford because very few people want to work that hard, study that hard. I didn't. I didn't want to. No, I did not want to study that hard, work that hard enough to go to Harvard, Yale, Stanford. No way. I was special forces. I did apply. I dropped out after 2 weeks. 3 weeks in hell, selection course in uh, North Carolina, Fort Bragg. After 2 weeks, I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. So I dropped out voluntarily. Not everybody want to go through that level of training. Very elitist training. Not everybody wants that. Special forces, Harvard, Yale, Stanford. Not everybody wants to work that hard, study that hard. No, I wasn't. No way. No way. I'm not that kind. But people who do so, they become special forces, Delta forces, Marine Recon, or in Britain, the Special Air Service, SAS, kind of special forces equivalent, Great Britain, okay? Great Britain. Or whatever, okay, elites, okay? People who go to Harvard, Yale, Stanford, okay? Yeah. Only a few people want to do that. I don't want it, no. Yeah, I would love to have that kind of glory, but what it takes to get in there, those elitist groups, that level of labor, that level of labor, I don't want it. I don't want to work that hard. I'm not that diligent or disciplined at all. Look at me, I'm just drinking vodka and smoking cigarettes, right? Yeah. Election campaign. Oh yeah, people who get elected, they work very hard in the election campaign. Okay, I don't want to do that, so I don't get elected. No problem. Okay, so, no, I don't want to work that hard. No. In all honesty, I do not want to meet that many people either. Okay, because successful candidates, they shake a lot of hands. Okay, I love people. Don't get me wrong, but I do not want to meet that many people. Why? Hey, I just want to come home alone and relax. Okay, and drink vodka, whiskey, smoke cigarettes. Okay, I don't want to meet that many people. I love people, but I want to relax. Okay, so I don't get elected. Okay, that way I'm not an elite and I don't get elected. Okay, no problem. Okay, and I will never change this about myself. I don't care whether I get elected or not. I will never work that hard. I don't want to. I want to relax. I will work only 40 hours a week. Right? No more than that. I draw my line. Okay. So we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. And we keep talking about elitology. Okay. It's very interesting subject matter. Okay. Elitology, study of elites. Okay. It's kind of brand new in humanology. Okay, it's brand new audition. All right. Okay. Good. But yeah, I'm no elite. Okay, so I'm not. I society need elites. Okay, but I'm not one of them. I'm just solo drinker and solo smoker and whatever. Just I'm relaxed. Okay, I'm laid back. Okay, I'm laid back, relaxed, and kind of guy. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes, please. Okay. Oh, there's another spider here. Let me get rid of this spider. Ay. They never cease to exist. House spiders, home spiders. There are plenty of them. So, yeah. Okay. So, uh, when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, back in 1997, okay, my English was not good. Okay, I was born in Ithaca, New York, right, when my parents came to study there. My dad, PhD in economics. My mother, uh, to support him, and she got a campus job as a typewriter. Okay, typist. Okay, old school. Chicken. And you have this ink ribbon, right? and this paper roll, right? Yeah, 1978. I was born there. Okay, and after my dad finished his PhD, our family moved back to Seoul, South Korea. I grew up there for 18 years, 19 years. Okay, and I graduated high school in Seoul, South Korea, and I applied to University of Madison, Wisconsin, and I got admission, and then I came. That was 1997. My English was not good enough to take classes. So I took ESL classes, but it was still not good enough. Okay, so I had to take some semesters off, and my alma mater, Madison University, Wisconsin, they allowed me to do so, and I have to support myself when I'm out of school. The only kind of job I could get is supermarket, begging personnel. Yeah, begging, parcel, and shopping and collecting. Okay, I was like 19 years old, 1997. So yeah, it was rough and tough job. Yeah, making minimum wage like $7 per hour. Okay, it was not easy. Okay, so there's some similarity there. Okay, not many people is willing to do that job, collecting shopping carts in supermarket. It was not Walmart though. It was not Walmart. It was a Midwestern, but it ran 24/7 though. Kind of retail. It was not Costco. It was not Walmart, but it was a Midwestern chain, Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, there were two of them, East Side and West Side, and I first I think I worked in West Side, and later on I transferred to East Side. Okay, why? Because I wanted to experience Eastern side of the town, Madison, Wisconsin. Wonderful town. Okay, did not have a car, did not have a driver's license. Okay, didn't speak English very well. Okay, not an immigrant though. I was U.S. United States citizen with birth certificate, passport, everything. Okay, documented U.S. citizen. Okay, but I grew up in South Korea, so my English was not good enough. Okay, but the only job I could get is shopping cart collector in the supermarket. That ran 24/7. Yeah, I have some graveyard shift. Okay, yeah, midnight shift. Okay, I did sometimes. Okay. And our job is many different things. We would clean the bathroom. I don't think I actually cleaned the bathroom, okay? But we swept the floor. Okay. Yeah, that I remember doing that. Okay. Did I mop the floor? I don't think so. Okay. When I was in the U.S. Army, yeah, we cleaned the bathroom, we did mop the floor, sweep the floor, we did all that stuff when I was in the U.S. Army. Okay. When I was in South Korea as a student, we did elementary school, middle school, high school. Yeah, classroom after class is over, we had to clean the bathroom, mop, sweep, wax the wooden floor of these classrooms. Yeah, we did all that stuff. We had to. It was mandatory. But even back then, this South Korea high school, middle school, okay, these class presidents, they would tell us what to do. In the U.S. Army too. Yeah, the squad leaders, the platoon guys, okay, they don't really clean. They tell us what to do. They assign jobs. Okay, you mop the floor, you sweep the floor, you clean the bathroom. Okay, I'm like, one time I got angry when I was in the U.S. Army, AIT. Okay, I'm like, you guys are younger than me. Yeah, so-called squad leaders, platoon guys. Okay, you, I'm sweeping the floor when you are telling me what to do. When I'm at least like what 5, 10 years older than you are, and I by then I have made a movie in Hollywood where it was independent, not commercially successful, but whatever. Okay, I've been become a programmer. I used to be a project manager in a small software company, I have Bachelor's of Science degree, computer science. Okay, I also spent 2 years in Ivy League, Cornell University, PhD, although I dropped out. Okay, now you guys are younger guys, you're PG, what platoon guide and squad leader, and you're telling me what to do when I'm sweeping the floor. I lost my temper once. Okay, uh, so I made a mistake. Okay, but later it was forgiven because applied some industry. I passed the board exam. Okay, and I got Soldier of the Quarter award after I made a mistake. What mistake did I make? I punched a hole with my army boot with my foot. I kicked the wall and put a hole on a wall in the barracks, trailer barracks. Okay, I guess it's a wooden barrack, wooden trailer wall. Okay, so I kicked a hole in the wall. Trouble, but I was forgiven. Why? Because my army sergeants and officers asked me why I did that. I told them what I just told you. Um, they understood. So they forgave me. Okay. But my reputation was damaged. I had to restore my damaged reputation. So I started studying in my spare time. And then for the board exam, like NCO, I have to memorize NCO script and army regulations. And so I passed the board exam, company level, then battalion level. Okay. Then I got Soldier of the Quarter award. Okay. Later on, I was appointed to be the last platoon guide in charge of Bravo Company at the end of AIT, Advanced Engineering Training, Fort Gordon, Georgia, back in 2010. Okay. When it was cleaning time, I cleaned too. I didn't just tell my fellow student soldiers to clean. No, I cleaned myself. I pick up the trash. I cleaned with them because I wanted to be different from those guys, elitists, student soldiers. I did not want to be one of them. I wanted to be different from them. Because, oh, those elites, okay? Oh, I'm the platoon guide. I'm squad leader. I don't have to clean. I just tell my soldiers what to do. I did not want to do that, okay? To me, that's very privileged, kind of elitistic arrogance and this high class, ruling class, not working class. They just tell us to work when they themselves do not work. Very aristocracy, very high class, this like high class privilege, okay? And I was very disgusted when they showed that to me. And when I was in charge, I wanted to do something else, okay? Let's be more democratic. Okay? When everybody else is cleaning, yeah, I will clean too. Okay? So when I was platoon guide, yeah, I clean just like anybody else. I did it differently from my predecessor platoon guides. Okay. To me, that was not good role modeling. Okay, so I wanted to do better. Uh, okay, moving on. So, in the supermarket, shopping cart collectors making minimum wage, not many people want to do that. It's a tough job, humble job, not much glory in the profession. Supermarket shopping cart collectors, okay, making very little money, minimum wage, and difficult job, physically demanding, and so not many people want to do that. Just like not many people want to study so hard, work so hard to be special forces, or Harvard, Yale, Stanford. There's some similarity there, right? So yeah, supermarket shopping cart collectors is like very stoic. No money, power, fame, glory involved, minimum wage, right? But it's essential business. Somebody has to do it. Have you ever been to Walmart where there's no or supermarket with just no shopping cart around because they're all scattered in the parking lot, snow day because it snows so much. No, essential business, absolutely. How about President of the United States? I don't think that's very essential business. What are you doing? What did President Trump do? President Joe Biden, President Barack Obama, did they make any difference? I don't think White House is essential business at all. Okay. I mean, what are you doing? This party fight by just partisan fighting. What are you doing? Okay, just I don't think they're very essential business. Okay, what they do in the White House. Okay, Washington D.C. It's as if what they do up there in Washington D.C. or some state capital of 50 states, what they do there doesn't really matter. This is partisan fighting, right? Democratic Party, Republican Party, okay. It's as if what they do is doesn't really matter at all. Common people's daily lives, okay. Maybe they are non-essential businesses. Mm. But shopping cart collectors, they are really essential business. They are the ones who make real difference in our lives, daily lives. Why? Imagine going to a supermarket where shopping carts are everywhere in the parking lot and it's very snowy day. So go to the entrance of the supermarket and there's no shopping cart. And then you have to get outside. And do you know how difficult it is to push shopping cart when the parking lot ground is covered with snow? When I was in Madison, Wisconsin in 1997, 1998, I did it for 1 year. Okay. I hurt my back because we have this caddy shopping cart, this contraption, okay, this motorized. We have remote control. It has this flashing light, and it even have this snow chain. Okay, back in 1997, Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, yeah, but when it snows so much, caddy does not work. The motorized pushing machine shopping cart in a row. Okay, when it snows so much, it does not work. So we have to actually carry, collect shopping carts like one by one when it snows so much in Madison, Wisconsin, winter days. So I was pushing this shopping cart and I hurt my back. It got healed up 100%, okay? But back then, I was walking like an old man, very slowly, okay? When I cough, sneeze, you ring bell low back. It would hurt my lower back when I cough or sneeze. But I was a minimum wage worker, like 19 years old, and they did not provide any medical insurance. But after a couple of days, it got better because I was young. Okay, it just got better after a couple of weeks. Okay, but I was barely walking. Okay, that night I remember. Yeah. So are they elite? Absolutely. Why? We need them. They're essential business. And not many people want to do that. Okay. So I agree with President Trump. Okay, maybe he didn't mean it when he said that. Yeah, everybody's elite. Okay, maybe he just said that to cover up his being on Washington D.C. elite, White House elite. Okay, I guess that's why he said it. But what he said is has some. We are assigning some meaning to it, to say the least. Okay, yeah, he got some goods. Okay, maybe it was incidental, accidental, the way he said it, why he said it. Okay, but uh, if we just take that phrase, everybody's on elite, as face value, there's some merit to that statement. Okay. By now, I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Trump. Okay. I used to be. But after January 6th, I do not politically support him anymore. Because he proved himself to be a very ineffective leader. Okay. Possibly one of the worst leader ever. Okay. Possibly. Okay. Because he misguided the Americans. Okay. In my opinion. January 6th. Okay. He made a big mistake there. And then, okay. Well, that's just me, okay? Not just me, okay? Many Americans, possibly more than half of Americans, think that way, okay? We take 5 minutes break, please, okay? Okay. 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 So Mr. Trump, he got some smarts. Okay, yeah, I read many of his books. The books he wrote, co-wrote, maybe dictated. He hired some professional writers. Okay, yeah, like Art of the Deal, Art of Coming Back, and so on. Okay, I think I read about at least 3 or 4 of his books. Okay, kind of autobiographical sketches. Yeah, they were great. The page turners. Okay, yeah. Interesting stories. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, and he got some smarts. I get it. Okay, he got some good intuitions, God instincts. Okay, so the last book I read about him is Bob Woodward, Mr. Bob Woodward. He's like what New York Times editor or something. Okay, traditional presidential biographers. Okay, kind of historian. Yeah, The Rage. That was I picked up that book in that upscale supermarket in the Match Valley. Okay, so yeah, I read it. It was a good book. Okay. So in one chapter, Mr. President Trump back then he was flying with his helicopter over Seoul, South Korea. Okay, when he came visit Seoul, South Korea. Okay, and he was enraged, burning with jealousy, looking at all the skyscrapers in Seoul, South Korea. He was like, "Oh yeah, these skyscrapers, this beautiful building in Seoul, South Korea. They achieved this economic development at the expense of America." I'm paraphrasing, okay? They stole from us, okay? I'm jealous. Ha! America first, America the Great. And so South Korea, they stole from us, okay? It came at all this economic development in South Korea, these skyscrapers, it came at the expense of Americans, okay? Well, I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what it said, okay? So what do I think about that? I'm Korean American, okay? I grew up in South Korea, okay? Well, we'll be objective and scientific about this. Yeah, you can trust me, okay? I'm objective. I'm a scientist, okay? No, I thought you were a PhD dropout. You're a PhD dropout. You're not a scientist. Sure, yeah, touche there, but at least I regard myself as a scientist, if I may, okay? No, you're not a scientist. You're a PhD dropout. You drop out of Cornell University computational biology PhD after 2 years. Yeah, I did. But outside of school, I keep on studying. I continue to study. And I continue to research, right? Continuing adult education. What's wrong with that? I like studying, but I want to study my own way. I want to choose my own subject matter. Okay. PhD program, you have to take mandatory classes like statistics and stuff. I couldn't do it. Okay, it was too difficult for me. Okay. But I like studying and I'm a secular scholar, private academic. I choose my own subject matter to study, research. If I get bored, I move on to another subject. What's wrong with that? Huh? Some academic freedom, okay? I'm not institutionalized elite per se. There's nothing wrong with institutionalized elites. We need them, okay? Institutional elitism, we need them, okay? They play a great role. Okay? They're doing a great job, okay? But I play my role too. I mean, I write a paper past year. I wrote about a dozen papers. Not many people are reading that, but that's fine. But I still play a role. Okay, I think society still needs people like me. Okay, free academics. Okay, uninstitutionalized academics. All right. So, We never see the light of the day, or our works may never become mainstream. That's fine. Okay, I just enjoy doing it. Okay, okay. So this Mr. Trump's idea. Okay, so South Korea, yeah, it did benefit from America. Okay, yeah, you're talking about Kia, Hyundai, Samsung, LG. They were Korean companies, and they sold their cars, cell phones, big screen TV in American market. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. But at the same, yeah, yeah, that's temporal. I mean, spatial copium transfer. Okay, job, money. Yeah, but at the same time, it's also temporal copium transfer. South Koreans, they work very hard to achieve that kind of international trade. They work very hard. Okay? So they earned what they got now. It's not like a theft. No, it was a mutually beneficial exchange, trade. Because South Korea, when I was in 1980s, teenager, 1990s, okay, my childhood, teenagehood, hometown, Pampo, South Korea, okay, south of the river, Seoul, right? Kind of middle class, okay, middle, upper middle, lower middle, okay, middle class, okay. I I remember that day, okay, McDonald's joint, Burger King joint, Pizza Hut joint, or they very first came for the first time in Korean history. They came to Seoul, South Korea, and we loved it. Kentucky Fried Chicken. They even give it nickname Kenchi, not kimchi, but Kenchi, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kentucky Chicken, Kenchi. Okay, we even give them nickname. Okay, we really liked it. Okay, and American candy like Snickers, Almond Joy, Milky Way, Butterfinger, Cheetos. Oh, we love those stuff. Okay, it's sold very well. Also cereals, Kellogg's. We love that stuff. Okay, because it's brand new. There's some glitter, American glitter, glamour in there. Okay, yeah, we love the American products. Okay, trust me on this. This is my childhood, teenagehood experience growing up in Seoul, South Korea, 1980s, 1990s. So it goes both ways. America and South Korea trade, international business partnership. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Cross pollination, mutual exchange of knowledge. It's a good thing. Okay. Yeah. Today in Walmart, year 2021, even in Alaska, if I go to Walmart, you have some Korean products like some Korean ramen noodles, which tend to be more expensive than Japanese ramen noodles. But ramen noodles is that's Japanese invention. But Koreans learned the Japanese noodle manufacturing style, and Korean ramen noodles typically is not by nowadays is higher priced, more expensive, more upscale than Japanese ramen noodles. Although ramen noodles is Japanese invention. Koreans learned from Japanese ramen noodle manufacturers. Okay, and they made it better, more upscale. Okay, yeah. And if I go to Walmart, even in Alaska, America, they have kimchi. I buy them like regular basis. How often? Maybe once or twice a month. Okay, because I love kimchi. Okay, I'm Korean American. Okay, so it's in my blood. Okay, yeah. Yeah, kimchi is kind of red hot chili pepper. So pun intended. Okay, it's in my blood, red blood. Pun intended. Not really, but pun rectified, approved, whatever. Okay. So, yeah. So that's that. Okay. What else? So Mr. Trump, yeah, yeah, he said something like, yeah, his stock market when he became president, 2017, 4 years ago. Okay. Yeah, stock market going up. He said, "Hey, I'm Trump. I went to Japan as an undergrad. I got transferred from Fordham University to UPenn, okay? Yeah, I put my smarter friend, a more academic friend to take SAT, okay? Whatever. So I graduated UPenn, okay? But I'm Trump, you know. Trump family, very famous, okay? And then, yeah, I became the president of the United States back in 2017, and the stock price going up, soaring. Okay, it means a lot of jobs, more jobs, higher stock price, Nasdaq, and what Dow Jones index going up. It means more jobs. Well, yes and no. Okay, why? Give me 5 minutes. I'll tell you. Okay, if you have to think about it, please. Okay, if not, no worries. I'll tell you. Okay, because what he said there is a good question to ask, academic question. Okay, he got some smarts. Okay, but he got the answer wrong, well, at least partially. I'm educated in finance, accounting, business, because I studied that. Okay, I took some classes, studied on my own. Okay, economics, finance, business, accounting. Okay, I have better understanding about business than he does, at least in theory, academically. Okay, in real world setting, his business style is making phone calls. Okay, it's about entertainment. Okay, it's about media. Okay, hype, whatever, rumors. Okay, and but he got some business savvy. I get it. Okay, because I read his books. I did learn a lot from him, Mr. Trump. Okay, he got some goods. Okay, but nowadays, kind of delusion case, mental disease, mental illness, some kind of psychosis. Delusion case. Okay, he still thinks, he still insists that he won the election in 2020 last year. Okay, that's kind of like, in my opinion, that's very much schizophrenic, delusional grandeur. Okay, uh, mental case. Okay, that would be my diagnosis of Mr. Trump if I were a psychologist, clinical psychologist, or psychiatrist. Okay, that would be my diagnosis. Okay. Am I being serious or am I joking? Half and half, alright. So, but what he did in January 6th, that's like not very smart. Okay, yeah. It's no laughing matter. 7 people died from it. Okay, so we are very sad. We are very sorry. Okay, but Mr. Trump, yeah, he's interesting character, but I think he did a lot of harm to America. Okay, to say the least. But he got some goods. Okay, it's like half and half. Okay, I just want to be fair and objective. Okay. You take 5 minutes, please. All right. Welcome to humanology. Anything goes. Okay, we deal with very difficult topics to talk about, tough topics to talk about. Okay. Welcome to humanology, everyone. Okay. Okay, let's take a break from finance. All right. Yeah, some story time as a break time. Okay. I'm laid back. All right. I don't want to study all the time. Okay. Yeah, let's relax. Okay. Yes. Happy Monday, everybody. So, my one of my alma maters, yeah, Madison, Wisconsin University and Cornell University. Although I dropped out of Cornell, but still alma mater because I learned a lot. I was there 2 years. Okay. And also University of Michigan Law School, okay, Ann Arbor, all right. All of them are grad schools, okay, grad professors, school administrators who really care about their students, including myself, okay. Yeah, grad schools, okay. So, University of Michigan Law School, uh, they gave me admission within scholarship, okay. Uh, I got also post 9/11 GI Bill and also Yellow Ribbon Program. Okay, as a U.S. Army veteran. Yeah, combat veteran because I was never in combat zone. Okay, I was inside the international base the whole time, 1 year, Afghanistan. Okay, never once attacked when I was there. Okay, we were lucky. Okay, yeah. Let me change out this water to something there. Okay. Whereas the U.S. Army 4 years is during President Barack Obama's era, okay, and Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. I was there 1 year with my colleagues, sergeants, officers, okay, and but we were never once attacked, okay. So we deployed to some safe region there, where I cannot tell you because it's intelligence information, okay, and but it was not easy. I suffered from constipation, hemorrhoid, not exact hemorrhoid, but fissure down there, constipation. Okay, it was not full blown hemorrhoid. No, it's not that. Okay, I kind of locked out. Okay, but it was very literally pain in the ASS. Okay, to walk, to sit, very painful for last 2 3 months in 1 year diploma. Okay, it was not easy. It was very difficult, painful. One of the most difficult time I had in my life. Okay. Sometimes I did cry. It was so painful. Okay. It was very painful and hard. Okay. Constipation. Okay. Fissure. It was like hell. Okay. Yeah. For last 2 3 months. Okay. I suffer from not full blown hemorrhoid, but just a little bit, and then constipation, fissure. Every time I go to bathroom. Okay. Once a day. Oh my goodness. It was painful. Okay. But it got all healed up, 100%. Okay. After we came back to Fort Hood, Texas, more fruits and vegetables, fiber. Okay, so it got away. Okay, uh, but it was not easy. After that, I took LSAT Law School admission test, and my score was like 171 out of 180. It was top 3%. Okay, so I applied to Michigan Law School, got accepted, and did scholarship. They appreciated my service, military service, and in my resume, yeah, I was also former independent filmmaker. I spent 2 years in Cornell University and 3.9 out of 4.0 GPA, Madison, Wisconsin University, University of Wisconsin Madison, okay, computer science major. I was a computer programmer in Los Angeles, California, and I got promoted as a project manager. Right? Yeah. So yeah, Michigan Law School very generous to me. Okay, yeah, Teen Scholarship, post 9/11 GI Bill, Yellow Ribbon Program. Okay, yeah, and they also allowed me to rent for free big lecture hall to host my birthday. No alcohol, no alcohol served. Okay, just pizza, Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew. Okay, water. That was that. Okay, and also in the big screen, big lecture hall. Yeah, I played my movie, Therapy for Metaphobia. Okay, so just inviting my classmates. Okay, that was nice on my birthday, first year in law school. Okay, we had what's called the summer starter program. Okay, yeah, it was nice. And back then, well, before I went to law school, okay, I thought about doing JD MBA, MBA JD. Okay, Juris Doctor degree, law degree, and MBA business degree at the same time. Some people did that. Okay, so I thought about it, entertained this idea, and I told my friends and family members, and they said no. You know, you know about you. Okay, we are your family members and friends. Okay, you are not that. Okay, you are not that elitist. If you do that JD MBA, you'll drop out again. Okay, please don't do that. I'm paraphrasing. Okay, because you just do JD, Juris Doctor, law degree. Okay, and graduate and get out. Okay. Because if you do JD MBA, you end up dropping out, just like you did before. Cornell PhD in U.S. Army Special Forces, then you dropped out after 2 weeks, and just like you dropped out after the 2 months in South Korean Science High School, okay? So just do JD, okay, and graduate and get out, okay? Because otherwise you end up dropping out. I'm paraphrasing, okay? And I took their advices and I just did JD. But when I was doing JD for 2 years, I graduated in 2 years because I took two summer semesters because Michigan Law School, they gave us an allowance to take 2 semesters. It was optional. You can take 2 semesters of classes outside of law school. There was a great policy. And I took 2 classes of Arabic. Summer semester, I think it was like 10 credit or 9 credit, intense summer Arabic class. And I got an A. Okay. Yeah. That was the best law school grade I had. And it was outside of law school. It was Arabic class, language class, foreign language class. Okay. Undergrad level. Okay. The best other law school grade I had, A minus. Okay. I got two A minus classes. I had secure transaction, which is half law, half business, and investor protection. Half business, half law school. Okay, and I took other business related law school classes. Okay, okay. Uh, economics for lawyer, there was like 1 credit. Okay, accounting for lawyer, there was like 3 credits. Financing for lawyer, there was like 3 credits. Okay, and yeah, investor protection, secure transaction, and financial regulation. Okay, that class was difficult one. Okay, I got a C, gentleman C. Okay, professor in that class was very generous to me. Okay, because I mean I studied hard, but it was just difficult. Okay? I was lucky to get a C. Okay, professor was very generous to me because he saw me struggling. Okay, so he gotta give me a C. Okay, a passing grade. Okay, and then yeah, uh, business income tax. I think I got a B. partnership partnership taxation. I gotta be okay, and they were generous to me too. Taxation law class, tax law class. Oh, that's so difficult. Oof. Also, contract law that's like mandatory. Okay, so I took like eight low classes that kind of have to do with business. Huh? Why? Because I mean, when I was in undergrad medicine in Wisconsin, yeah, I did take one economics class, introduction to microeconomics. Huh? Yeah. When I was in law school, okay, yeah, I kind of was interested in business, okay, finance, accounting, okay, so I took as many business related law classes as possible, okay. And one thing great about this law school, Michigan Law School, okay, they invited business professors in business school to teach us law students real business classes. Okay? The business school was like 3 blocks away from law school. Okay, yeah, they invited the business professors to law school to teach us law students some real business. Great policy. School administrators. Okay, they were great. Okay, some of them I still keep in touch with. Okay, yeah, it was great. Okay, so stock market. Okay, it's like a kind of gambling. Okay, so Ale equation, well, that's my nickname for it, okay? Yeah, asset is equal to liability plus equity, okay? What's liability? Is debt, bond, okay? You borrow money to start up your own business, okay? And you have to pay back the principal. Let's say you borrow $100, okay? You have to pay back $100 plus interests. That's bond, debt, liability, okay? Equity, that's stocks, okay? Equity is like this, okay? If the stockholders, you issue stocks, right? And they buy your stocks, and they are part owner of your business. Stockholders meeting, business decision, okay? Yeah. They have some voice of how to go about make these business decisions. Stockholders meeting, voting, okay? The voting of stockholders is kind of money based, okay? If you own 50 if you own 60% of this company's stocks, then you're majority in this. Okay? So yeah, if you have more money, you have more votes. It's plutocracy. Plutocracy, ruled by money. Okay. If you own 60% of this company's stocks, you're majority. Okay. You can purchase more votes by with your money. Pure plutocracy. Okay? Uh, How about American democracy? Is it kind of plutocracy a little bit? Not exactly, but a little bit. Maybe just a little bit, okay. But uh, a candidate, political candidate who raise more money than other candidate, they do not always win. Hillary Clinton did not defeat Trump, although Hillary Clinton raised more money. Dr. Agros of Alaska raised more money than Senator incumbent Dan Sullivan, but he lost. Okay. But in stock market, okay, you can buy up votes by repurchasing those stocks from other stockholders, okay, and then you get more votes and more voices. Pure plutocracy, that's stock market. Okay. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. And we'll talk some more about stock market. Is finance, business, accounting. I was fascinated. It was beautiful and interesting, intriguing. Not perfect, but at least very intellectually entertaining. Okay. Have you seen this movie, Pretty Woman? Yeah, Juliana Roberts and Richard Gere, right? He was the kind of like stock trader, okay, kind of like a corporate radar, okay. I learned some about that too, corporate rating, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll tell you some about that, okay? Because I learned the history, American corporate raiding, the buyout, merger and acquisition, M&A, okay? I did learn, okay? Not always ethical, okay? So Pretty Woman is about that, okay? Richard Gere guy, okay? Handsome man, okay? Yeah. Good actor too, okay? He did another movie, okay? Famous movie, Final Analysis, kind of Sigmund Freudian with Kim Basinger, okay? That's more psychology. But Pretty Woman, that's more like business, okay? So I watch both of those movies. Hollywood classics, okay? Yeah. Maybe I will show you again, okay? I don't know. Take 5 minutes nonetheless, okay? Alright. Okay. Alright, kind and generous ladies and gentlemen, my family friends, family members, my good friends. Okay, so yeah, courtroom drama. Okay, yeah, jurisprudence, study of law, and drama, performing arts. Okay, it goes way back, right? Yeah, courtroom drama, typically trial court. They call witnesses. You have defense attorney, plaintiff's attorney, civil side, criminal side, whatever. Okay. Yeah, there's some novels, movies, TV shows about courtroom drama. Okay, kangaroo court, some comedy too, like Liar, Liar. What Jim Carrey? Okay, Canadian American director, actor. Okay, yeah, okay, you name it, right? Yeah, law and order. There's more like criminal side, criminal court. Okay, civil court. Yeah, what's that? Calista Flockhart, great American actress. Okay, who married Mr. Harrison Ford. Okay, back in the days. Yeah, Ellie McBeal. That's more civil side, courtroom drama. Okay, trial court, appellate court. Typically, not yet. It has been depicted in TV shows, novels, movies. Okay, but maybe in the future, appellate court. This whole different story. Okay, yeah. Not much drama, appellate court, like Supreme Court, appellate court, appeal, appellate level. That's more academic. Okay. So maybe in the future, yeah, maybe we make movies, TV shows, novels, what that, okay. It's very cool stuff, okay. Okay. All right. So back to business, all right. In contract law, law of contracts is based on English common law, okay. Okay. You can categorize law study of law jurisprudence in two categories: civil law and criminal law. Criminal law that's more based on statutory level, legislators. Criminal law, okay, is written in books, uh, written on stone like mosaic, Mosesian, Ten Commandment, right? Criminal law, okay, legislators, politicians, they write the law, okay. Okay, criminal law, okay. You go to jail, right? That's criminal side. Okay, civil side is more common law, judgment law. Okay, British common law. Okay, it's not written on stone. It's more flexible. Okay, it kind of evolves. That's law of tort. Tort means wrongdoing, civil wrongdoing. Okay, it does not rise to the level of criminalism, crimes. Okay, but someone less evil, okay, maybe lying, fraud, cheating, okay, no violence, but lying, maybe tax evasion, that kind of stuff, okay. Criminal side is just really bad law, bad crimes. Not bad law, but bad crimes, like crimes. Something very serious, like violence. That's criminal law, okay. It's this written on stone because very bad kind of evil. Worse evil, okay. But civil side wrongdoing is not as violent, it's not as bad as crimes, but it's kind of cheating, manipulating, like defamation and lying, okay. Yeah, that's civil side. And I'm civil side lawyer, okay. Yeah, law of tort, wrongdoing, okay. Okay, so in civil side, you have law of tort law, civil wrongdoing, okay. And you have defamation, you have copyright violation, patent violation, intellectual property, okay. That's all civil side, okay, mostly, okay. And contract law is one of them, based on British common law. judge-made law. Okay, but it's not judge-made. Okay, it's more like lawyer-made. Okay, because judges are busy. Okay, we lawyers we make all those legal arguments. Okay, and judges just pick and choose, cherry picking the best argument there. Okay, and also you have defendants, plaintiffs. Okay, and we are making law together, but judge is the kind of representative of that whole collaboration, like prima donna in acting. Okay, the top billing actor, the lead actor. Okay, main character. Okay, so they say judge-made law, but it's more like lawyer-made law, plaintiffs, defendants. Okay, collaboration, but judge make the final cherry picking. Best legal argument. Okay, that's British common law, American case law. Okay, the civil side. Criminal law, that's more statutory based, made by legislators, politicians. Okay? Okay. So in contract law, uh, there's this concept that I learned from law school. Even before I went to law school, when I was still in U.S. Army, yeah, I read law. Okay, Dutch old edition case books from Amazon. $5, sometimes even $2, $3 per piece. And it's thick book, case law book, okay? 2 inches thick, 3 inches thick, okay? Well, 1,000 pages. I love those law books, okay? Old books, okay? Brown, okay? Kind of musty smell a little bit, okay? Some fingerprints or some pen marks, okay? Good old stuff, okay? When I was in the U.S. Army, final year in U.S. Army, Fort Hood, Texas, yeah, I bought those books and studied them. Not in detail, but just flipping through pages, okay? If the story is interesting enough, I would read them, okay? Yeah. I was in law school. I graduated law school for 2 years. In 2 years, okay? But before that year, before I went to law school, my last year in US Army, I studied law by reading books, law books, case books. Okay? So in substance, yeah, I studied law for 3 years. In form, yeah, I was in law school for 2 years. I graduated, okay? But in substance, I studied law for 3 years. Okay? Substance versus form. That's good old tax law maxim. Okay. Substance over form. Okay. Which had great influence in humanology. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in contract law, law of contracts. Okay. British common law. Okay. There's this concept of illusory promise. Illusory promise. What is it? We'll start acting. Okay. Action. Hey, mister! I have a deal for you. Oh, okay. What is it? I have a $1 bill, or maybe dollar coin with the former President John F. Kennedy. You want it? Yeah, sure. What do you have to offer me? I got an apple. You want it? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you're saying your deal is I give you apple and you give me $1, right? And yeah, you get your apple, you get vitamin C, some fiber, and some sugar in there. Okay, it's a very healthy fruit. Okay, it's not fake apple; it's real apple. I'm orchard farmer. Okay, yeah. So give me $1. I'll give you this apple. Exchange, trade. Okay, Mister, I have a better idea. Well, I'm sensing some kind of deception here, manipulation a little bit. What are you trying to sell, huh? I will take the apple from you today, but I will give you $1 only if I want to later in the future. What? I will give you this dollar in the future only if I feel like to, only if I want to. You know, is this a joke? No, I'm suggesting you a deal. I mean, what kind of person would agree to this deal? That's not fair. I can sell this apple to anybody else. It does not have to be you. Does not make any sense to me, okay? But I'm kind of curious. What are you getting at? Oh, what I'm getting at is this, okay? Mister, I saw you when you were cheating on your wife, okay? I'm the only person who know. I saw you. You're going to that motel room, okay? I know you're married, okay? But you went to that motel room with another younger, perhaps more attractive lady. I saw it, okay? And I took some pictures. So you're blackmailing me. You're blackmailing me. No, 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 I'm offering you a deal, okay? You give me that apple, okay? And I'm not gonna tell anybody, okay? I'm not blackmailing you. I'm just telling you the facts, the history, my observation, and your story. I'm just offering you a deal. You give me that apple now, and I have $1, and I'll give it to this $1 to you if I feel like to. Only if I want to, okay? In the somewhere in the future, okay? Scene, cut. Okay, so short story, improvisation style. Okay, I've never written this before, never thought about this before. Okay, but I'm trained actor in improvisation. Okay, impromptu. Yeah, I'm a trained actor. Okay, so trained writer, director. Okay, I know how to do this. Huh? Contract law concept, illusory promise, illustrated in the language of acting, screenwriting, directing. Okay, so okay, we take 5 minutes break. Okay, then we'll take it from there, okay? I hope you enjoyed. Okay? We'll take 5 minutes, please. Okay. Okay, so let's take a break, okay? Let's talk about humanology, okay, as a break. Okay, so what we have here is hidden treasure, metaphysical gold. Yeah, here in Alaska, we have physical gold, paper mine, whatever, okay? But we also have metaphysical gold, humanoid series, okay? Not many people know about this. We hidden treasure buried in the mud and dirt, okay? Mostly I talk about what did I shop, what did I eat, I went to Walmart, okay, and then whatever, okay, what happened today, what happened in my past, it's just drunken rambling, okay, I'm talking about smoking cigarettes and talking about drinking alcohol. What kind of drink is this? Whiskey or vodka? Okay, yeah, it's all mumbo jumbo, all this darts, drunken rambling, okay, but every now and then we have some metaphysical golden treasure trove. Okay, some business ideas, theatrical ideas, novel writing ideas, or scientific mathematical ideas. Okay, so it's a hidden treasure. Okay, so for future generation's sake, that's why we are doing. We are working together, collaborators. Okay, for future generation's sake. Okay, for the future generations, yeah, maybe some of them, if they are lucky enough, they will discover us, uncover us, and find some hidden golden treasure, diamond, metaphysically speaking. Okay, that day might come. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I think it will. Alright. Okay. Right. So yeah, the illusory promise. That's kind of stock dividend. Okay, legally, a corporation, public corporation. Okay, they are not legally obligated to pay dividends to stockholders. Okay, it's called business judgment rule. Kind of Delaware corporations, whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's called business judgment rule. Okay, these board members. Okay, they can decide whether to issue this dividend or not. Okay, they are not legally obligated. It's like, hey, yeah, stockholders, yeah, you purchase our stocks, right? But we are not legally obligated to pay you dividend, right? We'll pay you dividends only if you want to. Illusory promise. Okay, so that's against British common law of contract. Okay, it is illegal in spirit of law according to British common law. Okay, because that's illusory promise. Okay, kind of deceptive and fraudulent a little bit. Okay, but public corporations. Okay, they are not legally but morally obligated to pay dividends. And most of corporations they do. Okay, but yeah, Mr. What Zuckermeyer, whatever Facebook CEO, he didn't quite understand that kind of moralistic concept in business law. Okay, so he thought paying dividends is a waste. Okay, because Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, he thought he did not study business law. Okay, he did not study business. He was a former computer programmer like I was. Okay, he dropped out of Harvard. Okay, whatever. But smart guy, good guy, okay. But he didn't quite understand this business morality, business ethics, okay. I don't think he ever took any business classes, okay. I did, okay. Not in Harvard, never went to Harvard, never went to Massachusetts, never went to Boston, but I only read about it, okay. But when I was in Madison, I mean, Ann Arbor, Michigan, when Madison, Wisconsin, took economics class, Ann Arbor, Michigan, some business classes, okay. Yeah, there's some ethics there, okay. I learned about it. It's not legal but ethical obligation to pay dividends. Okay? Yeah. To stockholders who invest in this company, okay? Some other stockholders they sell it, resell. Okay, when stock price go up, okay, so original stock purchasers they sell that stock to secondary stock purchaser. Okay, this corporation do not get any single penny from that kind of repurchase, resale of stocks. Okay, the original purchaser, okay, maybe this person bought this one stock or Apple, Macintosh, iPhone, whatever, okay, for $10. And he sell it to the next buyer, the secondary market, stock market, okay, maybe $11. Okay. He get that $1 to himself. Maybe stockbrokers, maybe 1 cent, whatever. But none of that money, the spread, stock resale. He bought it from for $10 and he's selling it for $11. Just Apple, iPhone stock. Okay, just $1 gain. None of that money go to the company, employees, employers, research and development, R&D. No. But so why does stock price rise? At the expectation that there will be some more dividends because this company is doing very well. So maybe they will be kind and generous. Maybe they will be morally obligated to issue more dividends. It's kind of wishful thinking, but in general, people are nice. Yeah, they want to issue dividends, but they are not legally obligated according to American financial law. They are not legally obligated to issue dividends. Okay? But they are morally, ethically obligated to issue dividends. Okay, and most of them do because Americans are nice. They're not all about money. They are not all about money. Okay, people in the world outside of America, some of them may think America is all about money, power, fame, SEX. But that was not my experience and observations. I'm 42 years old. I have lived in America for 23 years, more than half of my life. 19 years I spent in South Korea. Are they all about money, power, fame? No. They have ethics, morality. Okay? I spent less than half of my life, like 18, 19 years in South Korea. Okay? The latter half, more than half of my life, like 23 years, I spent in mostly in America. Well, 7 different states. First, Madison, Wisconsin, okay? Then upstate New York, right? Then Los Angeles, California. Then Georgia. Then Texas. Then Michigan. Then Alaska. 7 states I have lived in more than 1 year. Americans, they are not like all about money, power, fame. No, they have ethics, morality. They care about people. Surprisingly, some Americans I have met, they care about North Korean citizens, the well-being of North Korean citizens. They know I'm from South Korea, so they would ask me, "How are North Koreans doing?" Because they were kind of concerned. They're born and raised Americans, okay? Many of them never been to Korea, South Korea, okay? But they know I've been to South Korea. So they would ask me about North Koreans. How are they doing? My answer, yeah, yeah, thank you for asking. Thank you for your concern as an American world citizen. You care about well-being of North Koreans, okay? Thank you for your concern. But I have never been to North Korea. Okay, but I've seen some documentaries, TV shows. Not TV show, but documentaries. Okay, I think they are doing fine. Yeah. I don't think North Korea is situation is as bad as people may think. Okay, because I've seen some documentaries. Okay, about North Korea. Okay, some people are dancing, singing. Okay, yeah, it's dictatorial regime. I'm sure it's not easy. Okay, but from what I've seen in some documentaries, okay, those Korean citizens, okay, yes, they were smiling. Sometimes they can fake smile, but other times it was genuine smile. They were dancing, singing traditional Korean style, okay, and I can tell, some of them were smiling for real, not some fake smile, okay. I think they are doing fine, okay. Well, thank you for your concern. Kind and generous Americans, okay. So America is not about money, power, fame, okay. Some Americans, I don't know how much percentage they are. They really concern, they really care about people outside of America. I've seen them, I've met them, I heard them, I talk to them, listen to them, okay. So Americans, they are not as bad as some people outside of America may think. I met them, many of them, okay. I've been to Afghanistan. I interacted with as a U.S. Army soldier deployed to Afghanistan back in 2011 to 2012. Okay, we interact with the Afghanistani citizens. Okay, great people. They're just like us. They're not terrorists. No, hardworking, law-abiding, peace-loving people. They have different culture. Okay, yeah, they have hijabs and burqas. Okay, they're Muslims mostly. Okay. But they're just like us, okay? They're hardworking, law-abiding citizens, peace-loving, okay? In Korea, likewise. Yeah, I've been to Europe. Common people, okay? They're apolitical mostly, okay? Yeah, they just work hard. They go to work, and they are nice. Europe, Asia, Afghanistan, Middle East, like 99% of us. It's not about money, power, fame. No, it's about hardworking, morality, ethics, different kinds of religions, or maybe they are secular. But 99% of people I met in Japan, Korea, America, Canada, some parts of North Africa, Middle East, Afghanistan, and Europe, all the countries I've been to, 99% of people, they're good people and they're peaceful, friendly, they're caring, hardworking, law-abiding, ethical, moralistic people, whether they are secular or no matter what religion they may have. They were nice to me. I'm just telling you from my experience. I'm 42 years old. Yeah, I've been to many places. I met many different people, all different races, genders. Okay, we only have two genders, in my opinion. In my opinion, okay. In my humble opinion, okay, there are only two genders, but all different races, cultures, languages, territories. I'm 42 years old. Okay, I've been around. I've been to Latin America, Mexico. Okay, I've been to Canada, America, 7 different states. Well, 7 different states. I lived there more than 1 year. Okay, but I traveled to other states in America. In my experience and observations, 99% of people hardworking, caring, good people. Japan, Korea. I never went to China, okay? Never went to North Korea, but Korea, Japan, that's the only two countries in Asia I've been to, okay? Canada, America, Mexico, that's the three only countries in America, North America, South America, okay? Europe, Germany, France, Portugal, Spain, Italy, Netherlands, Belgium, just passing by, and Portugal, Switzerland, right? About that, okay? North Africa, maybe Tunisia, okay, for just switching the boats, okay. Afghanistan 1 year, okay. There was that, okay. So I have not been to that many countries. Maybe you have been to more countries than I have or ever will, okay. Tell your stories, your experiences, your observations, okay. I can only tell you my observations and experiences, okay. But I'm only 42 years old. Maybe you're older than me. Maybe you will be older than me. Okay. But my experience so far, 99% of people in the world, they're hardworking, law-abiding, ethical and moral, caring, good people. But they were nice to me. We're not some random stranger. They took care of me, okay? In clubs, bars, karaoke bars, dance clubs. Yeah. In churches, schools, workplaces, colleges, universities, or even soup kitchens, subway stations, bus stations, streets, supermarkets. That was my experience. 99% of people are very nice to me wherever I went to, anywhere in the world I've been to. 99% of people, subway station or restaurants, bars, dance clubs, drinking bars, streets, street corners, soup kitchen, homeless shelters. Yeah, I've been to many back in the days. Okay, I told you about that a year ago. Okay, humanology. Yeah, schools, classrooms, jobs, offices, private sector, governmental, public sector. My experience, yeah, U.S. Army. Okay, 99% of the time they were very kind and generous and nice to me. 99% of the time. Okay, so yeah, that was my experience, observations. Okay, my conclusion. Yeah, I think God is good. Okay, maybe why that's why 99% of people are good, just like God. Okay, I'm only grateful and thankful to you and other people I ever met for being so good, like good God. Okay, I do believe God is good. Okay, yeah, it's not just belief. It's my observation, experience, knowledge by now. I think humanity is getting better and better and better. First, one day, maybe we'll eliminate evil. One day, okay? Yeah, kingdom come, Jesus, amen, hallelujah, God, okay? It may be that one day, okay? We don't know where, when, or where, okay? But I'm kind of Christian, okay? I believe in human salvation. I'm very much Christian at the end of the day. I believe in Jesus, God, okay? And it's not just Christianity, it's some other religions too, okay? So religion, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of religion. I love religion, okay? Hope. Okay? Thank you. Good night. Bye. Bye.